Welcome back to the Vintage Telephones channel. Today I'm going to do a first check-out video of this 1946 GPO 332 phone. Of course, it's bakelite. 332 telephone is the predecessor of the GPO 706. So let's take a look around. So I showed you my Australian PMG 410 telephone that's a lot like the GPO 332. I'm going to actually show you a GPO 332. So I got this in the mail today, and surprisingly it arrived in one piece. Nothing's damaged from shipping. Of course, there's some damage on the handset that I was already aware about. There was absolutely no bubble wrap or packaging around the phone in the box. It was just loose in the box, so I'm glad it didn't get any damage further. So let's take a look around. This phone is actually in rough shape. I got it at a decent price, probably because it's in rough shape. So this is going to be a bit of a fixer-upper here. As I said, it's 1946. It's bakelite. It's in good shape, just needs a clean. A real heavy clean. You can see it's a bit, especially on the handset, it's you can see the brown hue, assuming that is the wood shavings that they mix in with the bakelite. It's probably been in the sun a bit in its time. The dial is completely frozen. I think it's a dial number 10, I think. I'm not sure, I'll have to look. And you've got a sticker here on the front. It's called an all figure number beginning with a 1, dial only the last 7 figures. Do not dial the 01. It's an official sticker from the GPO. And finally, I have one with the drawer. You can see the knob here, but unfortunately, it's seized shut. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that loose. Seems like everything is seized in this telephone, with the exception of the pointers though, that's working fine. Still got a braided cord here, but I don't know if this will work because it's split in the middle. So it's definitely not salvageable. I could try, but I would have to use some electrical tape. And it's not gonna look good. It'll look like a giant band-aid. So I don't know. Let's look at the side. Horribly scuffed. It's got something that's spilled on it, looks like, on the back. I'll show you the other side. Oops. Doing this with one hand. That's the other side. Let's look at the handset. Now here's the damage I was telling you about. And there's a bit of a chip here on the spit cup. It's definitely going to need some work, a lot of work, for that matter. Here's the bottom. Sorry, give me a second. Flip it over. See, it's a 332 CB. It's a 21 or something else. 2P, I think. That's not 21. PL 461, January 1946. Feet are good shape at least. Don't have to replace those. I already took the bottom plate off on the phone to tighten it back up, but while I'm at it, I'm going to show you a little bit on the inside without having to show any pictures at the end. Gotta be careful with these. I'm doing this one hand, but I gotta make sure this doesn't slip. Okay. So this is the little sleeve you can put your phone number or directory in. But I'm gonna have to figure out, I don't know if it's bent or it's just horribly corroded here, that I'll have to figure out how to loosen this up so it'll open and close correctly. I'm breathing in some of that dust. I don't know what it is, but it's a little hard to breathe. Here's a look at the inside. you can see that the cord for the line was replaced with something that would have probably fit in a GPO 706 or 746. Hence the little grommet here, the restraint, or they rigged it up somehow. Well, we'll have to take that out, so there's no need for that. You can see the extra wires here. Looks like everything is here, but I just need to figure out, it's probably gonna need a few straps for it to work here with my little machine. Let's see. I think those are all intact, that's good. It's just really corroded. I don't know where it was stored, maybe got in a shed somewhere, but it's got a lot of corrosion. Now I noticed an interesting sound with the bells here. Get my screwdriver. This one sounds okay. This one, not so good. This one has like a clanky sound. So I thought, well, maybe they replaced it with something newer. Nope. You can see on this side right here, as I point it, you can see there are two cracks. Two cracks there in the bell. That's what's causing it. Now, I don't know how bells would get cracked. I'm not sure if it was in an environment, because you could see all this, it's very rough, all this corrosion. So I don't know if the moisture did it over time, but we got a big crack here. Two cracks in the bell, which it gives it that odd sound. It's kind of like the Liberty bell of telephones here. I only came across one other cracked bell that I had in a Kellogg phone. And this is the second one I've encountered with a cracked bell. So anyway, let's go a little bit further. Get the screwdriver back in. And then to loosen up the chassis here, oops, need to loosen this screw. Okay, and also this screw. Not want to damage any of this bakelite. And then the last one, it's tucked away down there, if you can see it. 3 screws. Make sure not to do the small one, because that will loosen the capacitor, and we don't want that loosened. There's no need. Okay, I think that'll do it. Now there's a surprise fourth screw. I haven't. So now we can take that out and we can look at the inside. Ooh, look at that. Look how bad those bells look. Look at that corrosion. And there's the dial. See if I can turn the governor a bit. See if I can release it a bit. Yeah, it's completely seized, but the governor's fine. I think it might be one of the other. I think it might be one of the gears in there that's misbehaving. So, you can also see GEC, and I just split that little thing. So let's look at the inside. So this phone's going to need some work. So yeah, that's the little adventure. This is a 1946 GPO 332 with an actual directory drawer. So I can't wait to get that loosened up and working. To get this whole phone working, I gotta figure out what cords I should use to replace this, or if I should just repair it. I don't know, it'll be worth it. Again, it's gonna be another project. a little bit more extensive than the standard electric TLF 300 that I presented to you all a couple months ago. Anyway, that's the first look of this 1946 GPO 332. I will have update videos if they are going to come up, if I have updates to share with you all. Otherwise, I will have a final checkout video for you all. So hope you enjoyed this video and have a nice day. Thank you.